Hello. Hello, hello. Yo. Hi, hi. Okay, let me just finish get ready, get set up. Oh man, I'm using my phone for this. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. I wonder. Oh, hey Shin, how are you? Hurry it up, Jasmine. 8 o'clock means 7 o'clock. Damn it, typo. Oh, really? Wait, 8 o'clock means 7 o'clock. Oh, wow, why can't I think? Okay. How are you? What's going on? Hurry it up, hurry it up. 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock. I'm good. Excellent. It's Friday. Well, it's Friday where I'm at. How are you? Friday. So, by the way, I chose today's topic because, to this, American doctors versus Japanese doctors. I chose this topic because I just collabed with a person on Monday, and I'm trying so hard to release the video. I want to release the video by tonight. Oh crap, what's happening? I want to release the video tonight, but I don't know, I have so much to do today. I've been trying to squeeze in editing. Crap, why aren't you charging? Yeah, let me see. I don't think my phone is charging. Oh, yeah, no, it's charging. I think it's charging. It says it's charging. I think it's charging. Still Thursday here in the States. Ooh. Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday for you. Next week, what? Monday to Wednesday, it's going to be national holidays here in Japan. So I'm so excited for that. So excited. I see my little fuzzies. Oof. Yeah, anyway, I forgot what I was about to say. So, the reason why I chose this topic is because I collabed with someone on Monday, and I'm so excited to share him with you guys. He's a musician. And we talked about, 2 subjects. I'm trying to edit one of the videos. Someone's phone is going off. You see, there's, so many distractions. But, yeah, we made 2 videos together, and I'm trying to upload one of them today, but it was just too long. It was 30-something minutes. I think Nicholas forgot to turn off his phone. Should I touch his phone and turn it off? Oh no, it turned off by itself. Okay, that's fine. So let me just put well, I should have done this before, but I didn't put on Instagram that I'm live streaming. Dun dun dun. just gonna like, no, not this one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No. Why isn't it going my way? I wish I could share my screen. Hey, Bert, how are you? What's going on, Bert? What's going on? What's going on, Bert? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, Bert, going on. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Geez, what time is it there? So right now it is 9:06 a.m. Friday. What time is it where you are? So I'm trying to advertise this live stream a little bit more. So I'm trying to post a video. Not a video, like a Oh yeah, do you guys have like any are there any videos that you really liked from me, like in the past, that you want me to elaborate on? Like, please let me know. So, like, a lot of my, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of like my past few videos have been just like a continuation or like revisiting some of my like most popular videos. Because like I get comments about those even to this day, saying it's like, oh, can you like explain this more, or just like read the comments to this or something like this. So like, is there a video of mine that you've liked in the past, or like any type of video that you would like me to make? Like maybe it can be like about Japan. Right now, like I have a lot of topics in regards to like masculinity and femininity. I'm trying not to do that. Just because, like I told you guys in a few live streams ago, that I went down a rabbit hole of just like learning about like pickup artistry and stuff like this. So my YouTube feed is completely full of just like so many just like masculine, feminine like stuff, and it's frustrating because I'm tired of it. I don't want to know any more about this stuff, but it's there. Hello, geez, what time is it? Okay, I am well, and how are you? I'm great. 8 p.m. I tuned in just for a song with my name in it. Thank you. You're welcome. I like the video you did with your cute younger sister. Oh, thank you. Oh, she's not in Japan land anymore. Yeah, that was so much fun. Like, that was one of my dreams. So my dream is to help all of my family to travel. Like, I want to travel with my family. So I started with like, who did I start with? My older sister. So I took her to Morocco and Spain, and because I was getting paid like a lot of money at my job, like in the States. So I took her there, and then like I paid for my parents to go to Costa Rica. And then they announced that they're getting a divorce right after. But like, yeah, helped pay for that. And yeah, then with my younger sister, she got to Taiwan, and I paid for her to come to Japan. So next on the list is my little brother, Justin. And I'm like kind of scared. Like, I love making content with my family for the most part, but like kind of scared, like if he comes, like you guys have seen him in the chat sometimes, like his freaking like username is carbonated milk. Like, do I need to say anything else? My little brother is crazy. What's this? What's this? Just gonna put this right here. Okay. Oh, this is third live. I demand more videos with TQ Sam. Oh, yeah. Like, I really liked the video that Sam and I made of like the dancing, and we talked about like redoing like maybe like dancing or something like that together, like talking about TikToks again. Actually, I've been trying to start. Hey, Andy. Hi. I've been trying to get into like reaction videos. So like, because like, I understand, like, this is kind of lazy content, reaction videos, but at the same time, just like, I like to watch some reaction videos. So is there something you guys want me to react to? Like, please let me know. I was looking for like a video that I could react to, because like, again, I'm trying to release a video today, but it's like too flipping long, and I've already spent like I've been trying to fit in editing into my busy schedule. I have a meeting after this. I have a business meeting. I'm supposed to wear a suit after this live stream. But yeah, like, is there something you guys want me to react to? Milky in a while. I know, because he should be doing his schoolwork. But yeah, really? Andy, sup? Did you eat yet, Jazz? No, I didn't eat yet because like this morning I had a few lessons. Am I skipping? Yeah. This morning I had like a few like lessons. I had work. And yeah, after this I have a business meeting. And then I'm going to try to edit, like then I'll eat after that. But then I'll try to edit today. Like I hope I can get it out today, but it's like super, super long. So I don't know how I'm going to do. But yeah, I'll have like 2 hours. And I'll try to devote that to editing, and then I have to rush, and I have to go to a location to teach. So this is how I get my videos out, guys. Like I try to squeeze in my editing. Doing live streams has helped tremendously. Hey, Ann Donuts. Hi. Let's see. Can you wear a mascot suit to your meeting? Wait, what? No. Oh, do you guys know Funashi? So I used to live in Funabashi, Chiba, and the mascot is Funashi. And there's like a freaking video of Funashi running from explosions. Like there are real explosions, and like Japan, they have him like running around. Like in reality, it's a guy in a pear suit. Funashi is a pear, in a pear, because Funabashi is known for its pears, something like this, and so Funashi is a pear, and so like. They made a video of like a guy in a pear suit, Funashi, and running away from explosions. It became like really popular worldwide because they're explosions. Hi, Jasmine. You should be cooking my dinner now. What? Japan is so weird. No, actually, I think every country has its weird aspects. I was just discussing this with my student just yesterday. I was telling her how like when I first came to Japan, like the egg yolks are different colors here in Japan. And here in Japan, like the egg yolks are like a reddish orange color. And in the States, it's like a really bright yellow color. What's with the specs? What do you mean what's with the specs? I wear glasses. What's wrong with glasses? Anyway, so yeah, also like here you can find like raw horse meat. And yeah, there's just like things that would be considered weird in the US. But being here in Japan for so long, I have started I've started seeing a lot of American food as weird. For the instance, not that I'm looking for it. For the instance though, like why do we have such huge portion sizes? That's weird. Like why are you trying to overeat? Why do we have burgers that are called heart attack burgers that can actually cause heart attacks? Don't get that. Why are we okay with like so many genetically modified organisms, like foods, in our food? And why are we so okay with like pink slime? If you guys don't know what pink slime is, you should Google it. Hello, McDonald's, McNuggets. But yeah, like we're in the US, like we're so accustomed to eating like not food. But yeah, but we don't think anything of it. Just like in Japan, like they don't really think much of it, of like eating grasshoppers or like eating raw horse meat. So like in the US, we have our weird stuff as well. Yeah. Cute glasses. Oh, thank you, Andy. My glasses are cute. If you wear a pear suit to your meeting, you will own the room and they will have to respect you. Maybe. Nah, but Japan is really weird. No, it's not. I don't think so. Cute glasses. Thank you. I looked up Funashi and there's a game called Funashi vs. Dragons. Wow. I want to see that. Hey, respect my woman. Wait, what? And McDonald's and fries. Hey, Dad. That dude, Big C. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. Today's topic, I wanted to discuss American doctors versus Japanese doctors. So, hey. Yeah, so I've made so many videos about my doctor's experiences here in Japan because like each experience seems to be just like, wait, what? Like, what is going on here? And actually, I'm going to discuss this again with someone else, a long-term resident of Japan, American resident in Japan. I have that video coming out soon, so please be on the lookout. But so I don't want to like give away everything, but here I'm just going to give like a more in-depth view of like my experience in Japan. So, Jazz, where are you from in the States? I'm from Maryland. American doesn't care about larger portions or just because. Okay. So, like, first of all, like, in your country, whether you're in the U.S. or wherever you're from, like, how is going to the doctors for you? Like, do you go to the doctors? One, like, do you feel content with how they treat you? What is the whole experience? I'm beat tonight with him in the stream. I say I'm beat tonight. So when I go to the doctors in the U.S., like, first of all, I don't remember going to the doctors, like, every year for a checkup. I don't know if I did. Like, I had health insurance with my job, but I don't remember actually, like, actively going to the doctors. Like, I always went to the doctors if there was a problem. So I think that's just, like, American culture right there. But when I would go to the doctors, I would wait in the waiting room for maybe, like, 10, 15 minutes, and then the nurse would come and bring me in. She'd check my vitals. Like, she would check, like, my blood pressure, my weight, my height, all this stuff. And then I would wait into the room for the actual doctor. When the doctor arrives, he'll, like, have, like, or he, this gender. Okay. They'll have, like, a clipboard. They'll go over my stuff and then just, like, ask me questions, like, what's wrong, stuff like this, right? This is very typical. This is, like, the typical experience that I'm used to here, in America. That's how it goes. And so, like, I've never had a real problem. I have insurance, and I got to the doctors every year for 4 times a year if needed. Same thing with my dog, complete physical and blood work. Oh, you're so good. Yeah, actually, in the States, when I had a dog, like, we were really good at taking our dog to her doctor's visits, but for me, not so much. Hey Jazz, what's up everyone? Hey JP. But yeah, like, in the States, like, the doctors, when I would go to the doctors, for the most part, I didn't have much of a problem because, like, they checked everything. I felt, yeah, like, they would take my blood. Or, like, I told you guys, like, in a video before, like, when I went to the gynecologist for, like, a checkup, that actually I'm pretty good with down there. I'm pretty good at getting that all checked. Yeah. But, like, for my actual body, overall body, like, not so much. But yeah, when I went to the I used to go, I'm, like, all over the place. But yeah, in the States, for the general doctor, I didn't go so much, only when I was sick. And then for, like, the gynecologist doctor, I was really good at going to her because that's what's important, guys. I'm just kidding. But, well, yeah, but okay, anyway, I'm fully covered 100%. Nice, Winged Wool. Hey there, JP. Say hi to Craig and Chelsea for me. Ooh. I get it now. Okay, so yeah, so coming to Japan, I showed you guys, like, I made a video, like, a really long time ago about, like, my first doctor's visit. When I went there, mainly because I felt really, like, I was blacking out. I fainted. It was very difficult for me to sit up straight or to walk to the bathroom or anything like that. Yeah, and I didn't know what was going on with me because in the States, I don't go to the doctor that often at all. Only when there's a problem, right? And in the States, like, I had never really gone to the hospital. Like, I've gone to the hospital only once as an adult. And my sister, I think, was there. And my dad was there, I think. No, my mom. I don't even remember. But, like, in the end, it wasn't much of a problem, I think. I don't even remember what happened. But, yeah, so I was, like, really freaking out because I was, like, blacking out. I fainted. And, yeah, so I just stayed in bed. And then in Japan, there's, like, clinics almost everywhere. You can find clinics. Like, they're literally just, like, everywhere. And so I laid in bed until I could, like, muster up some strength to try to walk to the nearest clinic. And telling a doctor, you're going, wait, what? I live in Ireland, and everyone avoids going to the doctors unless you really have to. But when I lived in Japan, I went to the doctors when I could. Yeah. Telling a doctor you're going vegan and they look at you crazy. Isn't the healthcare free there when a citizen? So Japan is organized. Yeah, Andy, the healthcare in Japan is very affordable. Very affordable. It's, like, pretty cheap. But, yeah, so I went to the clinic, and it took forever to get there because I had to keep stopping because, like, I fainted before, and I just kept blacking out, and I felt so dizzy and felt so weak. And so I went to the clinic, and then, like, this is where, like, the English okay, like, joke comes from, if you guys have seen that video. But yeah, the doctor basically was trying to practice English on me while I'm trying not to die. And yeah, no matter what I did, like, he kept telling me to speak English, but he didn't understand my English. So, like, here I am feeling like I'm about to die. And then I had to like convince him to take my blood. So that was the first experience. The second experience, I felt kind of similarly, but not as bad. That was like the worst experience. Second experience, I went to, I felt weak again, and then I was like blacking out a little bit. And this time, like I was living, I shared a room with my friend Yasmin, but yeah, I shared a room with her. And like I asked her, like, okay, where should I go? I'm not feeling good. And I asked my friends. I like texted so many of my friends, just like, hey, I feel like crap. Like, where should I go? And they recommended me like this English-speaking hospital in Tsukiji called like St. Jude's, St. John's, whatever. I don't know, some saint. And I got there, and they turned me down because apparently in the when you go to the hospital or the doctors here, you have to go to the one that is in your ward, in the area that you live. So Japan is organized. Allow me to add to your latest comment, Jazz. Due to coronavirus, a lot of small clinics opened up here in place of old CVS. Oh, wow, that's a good thing. That's good. Always try not to die. Yeah. Sorry, girl. I want to donate some money, but my card was blocked. Oh, Takunda, no worries. It's okay. Thank you, though. What was your ailment, Jasmine? I'll get to that in a second. It actually leads to why I included a section of this in my journal. Always, yeah. Sorry, girl. Okay. What was your ailment? Okay. Yes. Oh, Bert, you have no idea. So, like, yeah, my name is Jasmine. My roommate at the time, her name was, or is Yasmin. We're still really close friends. And then the landlord, there was a girl named Jasmine. She was Mexican American. I had her on this channel actually before. Even recently, like, she was in the comments section. But, yeah, we all shared the same room. So it was Yasmin, Jasmine, and Jasmine. Now that's the sitcom. Only those who have medical cards, but medical cards are expensive, so only 30% in Ireland have free healthcare. Wow. Yeah, doctors keep telling me meat is important, but I've been vegan for years, and blood tests from August got perfect results. Nice, Quasimodo. When I'm done with student loans, I'll be donating more often, Jazz. One more month left. No worries, Andy. It's okay. Thank you for your support, though. But, yeah, the second time I went to the clinic, I went to the hospital, and they turned me down because I wasn't a resident of the ward. So I had to go, like, I was living in Nippori, and I had to go all the way to Tsukiji. I think it was like a 30-40 minute ride, train ride and walk. And then I had to, like, still feeling sick, had to go back to Nippori and then find a clinic. And there, again, like, I was waiting for, like, a long time. But the thing that got me is that they don't... Maybe I shouldn't go through each and every experience, because, like, each and every experience is, like, too much. Long story short, and I will mention it in the upcoming video, is, like, they didn't check me. They don't check me. They just listen to what I say. And they don't speak... I don't, like, my Japanese for this is not that great. So, like, oh my god, I feel like I have to explain so much. Yeah, but, like, my Japanese in regards to, like, describing my ailments is not that great. My Japanese for, like, communication, yeah, that's pretty good, I think. But, like, for explaining, like, in technical Japanese, just like when I go to the post office, when I go to the bank, when I go to the hospital, something like this, my Japanese in these areas is not that good because I don't have that much experience in these areas. So when I went to the clinic the second time, and all other times afterwards, like, they just listen to what you say and they don't really check you. So each time I have to convince the doctor to do blood work for me. Like, can you please check my blood? Oh, you're only like 28 years old. You don't need to get your blood checked. You don't have diabetes or anything. I'm just like, yeah, but can you check? Oh, it's okay. Like, they say this in Japanese, by the way. They're just like, oh, it's okay. You should be fine. Like, you're still young enough where you're not in that zone yet. I'm just like, okay, but can you check for everything else? And even, like, the first time I went to the clinic, yeah, like, I had to convince them and so much. But yeah, I think my biggest qualm with, like, doctors in Japan is that they don't check. You can tell them anything, and they'll just say, "Oh, okay, here's some medicine." Yeah. When I'm done with, okay. To all the morons out there who don't understand common sense, being vegan isn't for everyone. Every person has specific nutritional needs. Some people are suited for veganism, others definitely aren't. Oh man, that is terrible. You could have been dying and got denied because you're in the wrong district. Jeez, that sucks. Is that common? Andy, well, yeah, but is that common? Is what common? Like being turned down? Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it happening to other people because you're supposed to, when you're paying for your health insurance, you're paying the ward in this area where you are living. So if you go to a different ward, your health insurance isn't paying for that. So I think you'll have to pay more, but they didn't tell me that. I had to learn this afterwards. They just turned me down and they said I have to go to a hospital in my ward. Yeah, what was I about to say to that? Oh yeah, like my ex-boyfriend, my ex-Japanese boyfriend, right before we had met, apparently he had just gotten out of the hospital or something like this, because he had appendicitis, and he had like pain in his abdomen for a really long time. It was before we started dating, but we still knew each other. But yeah, he had appendicitis, and he kept going to the doctor saying just like, I have pain here, I have pain here, I have pain here. And the doctor kept like brushing it off and didn't really check. And this is so frustrating because like none of the doctors really check you. They just like listen to what you say. You have pain here? Okay, take this medicine. Your stomach hurts. That's it. And yeah, I think he said that he got like a second opinion too, and the doctor also did not check him. So it wasn't until like he felt like he said like excruciating pain, and he called his parents, and yeah, his parents told him to call the hospital or call the ambulance, and they did. And apparently, like they said, if he had lasted like 1 hour or something like that, if he didn't get help like immediately, he would have died. Like he would have died, not maybe, he would have died because he had appendicitis. But yeah, like my biggest problem with the doctors here in Japan is that they don't really check. You can tell them anything, like I think, but you have to tell them like specifics too. You have to tell them like, I think I have appendicitis, and still maybe they're going to say like, oh no, you're too young to have appendicitis, or like, oh maybe I don't think you have appendicitis. It's so frustrating, but I'm really grateful that the healthcare is affordable. By the way, Wazimoto, I used to be vegan in the States. I was vegan and pescatarian. Shinbaki is not having that. But yeah, Shin. Yeah, like that's my overall feeling, and I try not to feel that way because like I don't want to go to like I have to go to a different doctor because my doctor, the doctor that I went to before, like that I would go to like more regularly, but I still didn't go like that regularly. He just quit, basically. Like, he had his own practice in Shimokitazawa, but he is no longer practicing. So I have to find a different doctor. But yeah, like, my overall thoughts are just, like, incompetency. And I don't want to feel that way because, like, if I'm going to a new doctor, like, I want to feel like, okay, I have faith in this person. Because I feel like if I keep thinking like this doctor is incompetent, then I'm going to keep finding things that fit that narrative of them being incompetent. So actually I'm really trying to work on like, because you guys kept telling, like even Natty before was telling me like, Jasmine, you should probably go to the doctors and get checked out because I've been feeling like really tired recently and dizzy. But like, yeah, like every single time I think about going to the doctors here, I just think like, okay, so I'm going to wait this, I'm going to spend this amount of money. It's not expensive at all. To spend like $20, like $20 to $50 going to the doctor. $50 if there's medicine, $20 about if it's just a visit. But yeah, I'm going to spend this amount of money to go there. They're just going to listen to me and then tell me I'm okay, or they're just going to give me this medicine. Like, what's the point? I lived in Mitaka, and when I went to a clinic because of an infection in my foot, they were super helpful with me. But maybe it's because Mitaka is a small ward and it has a dermatology clinic only. Maybe and donuts. Actually, like when I'm feeling really sick, even in Peru, like the pharmacists are God. The pharmacists are amazing. Like the pharmacists help me way more than any of the doctors have ever helped me in Peru and Japan. Well, in Peru, I didn't really speak to the doctor like that. But yeah, in Peru, like they had me, like they checked me for everything and they asked my symptoms. And even in Japan, like the pharmacist, especially like if you go to a small mom and pop pharmacist, Like, you just tell them what's happening with you and then how long you've been having these symptoms, and they're so helpful. Like one of this like really, really old man pharmacist, he told me just like, okay, take this medicine. And I lived near the pharmacy too. He's like, take this medicine, and then like if you still have symptoms, come back, because it means that you don't have indigestion. It's actually this. And so I followed his directions, and the first medicine didn't really work that well. So it came back, and then he made a note too. I love this. He made a note of me. And then he said, okay, so last time I gave you this. Okay, so it has to be this. And the medicine works. It works. So if you're coming to Japan, I highly recommend going to the pharmacist before going to the doctor. So Japanese doctors. Back. Did you miss me? Hey, Winged Bull. And Donuts. Did they give you any good drugs? Wait, what? Can't you go to the hospital like your ex-boyfriend did? Sounds like you'll get better examinations. I don't know, because like from what he told me, when he was in the ambulance and they were like asking him questions, or he was like describing his symptoms and everything, he told them he didn't know that he had appendicitis, by the way. He didn't know. But he just knew that his stomach kept hurting really, really painfully. And he told them that he had gone to the doctors for like X amount of time. And I think because like he was in the emergency ward, whatever, emergency room, that they did a more vital check. I think it's only when it comes down to that point that they're more able to like check for everything. This is just my thoughts. So like I think like if I'm not in excruciating pain or it doesn't look like I'm dying, I don't expect them to do that thorough of a check. The first time I went, they gave me a few medicines and some cream, but it wasn't good enough, so I had to go again and get stronger creams and more painkillers/medicines. Yeah, that's the other thing. I hear that Japanese medicine is weak compared to like Western medicine. Like the dosages are very weak, but I don't really take much medicine, so I'm assuming that if I take the medicine here, I'm assuming that it would work for me, just because like I'm not used to taking medicine anyway. I take medicine, by the way, guys, but it's just like I prefer not to. I prefer to like eat a clean diet, sleep, take tea, like this. But of course, like especially for allergies, I'll take medicine. Do they prescribe narcotics in Japan? I have no idea. I don't know. Also, dental is not that good in Japan. I discovered that while I visited. Oh my gosh, Winged Bull! I heard some like horror stories recently. So I'm in a Facebook group, and one lady is like, she was like really like distraught because she's been living in Japan for a really long time, maybe like 5 to 10 years or so, and she went back to the States, and they basically said they may have to take out all of her teeth, because she had been getting dental work done here in Japan, and the dentist apparently had many clients from like expats from Japan, and he said like, what is wrong with like the dentistry? Do they know how to do dentistry in Japan? Because a lot of the patients that he has experienced, like the work isn't good. It's like, it's really, really bad actually. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, like I had a filling done. And even I'm not sure, like, is this right? Because it feels like so flat. But, yeah, like, they don't, like, my ex-boyfriend told me that they're all in it for the money, basically. Because in the States, we go to the dentist, well, I used to go to the dentist, like, once a year. Is that common? But when I go to the dentist here, they tell me to come back maybe, like, every, like, 3 months or so. So I have to go about 4 times a year. And they tell me, like, before, I hadn't gone to the dentist for years, like, when I was living in Peru, because I didn't have health insurance in Peru. I wasn't in Peru for years, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't go to the dentist for years. But, yeah, like, when I went to the dentist here, they told me that my gums were great, my teeth were great, and I'm just like, what? I think my gums are a little bit receding. And so things that I thought were just like, I don't think this is right. so I was questioning before, but yeah, when my ex was telling me how like often he has to go, and even my dentist now tells me that I should go like every 3 months to get a cleaning, and the cleanings are expensive. I don't know if it's because he speaks English, and he deals mainly with like the English speaking community. But yeah, like I've heard like from in that group that I'm in, other women, as a women's group, started commenting too how when they went back to the States, or when they went back to their countries like in Europe or whatever, they had to get all of the work done that they had in Japan. They had to get all of that dental work removed and redone because it wasn't done right, or it was just like a patchwork, something like that. So that kind of freaks me out a lot, especially considering like I had to get like 2 fillings. So actually, like I had got the fillings done in the U.S., but like the material like needed to be changed, whatever. So I'm still like really nervous about that. And actually, I was thinking about getting like braces. I had Invisalign, but it's a long story. But yeah, that really makes me nervous because I'm afraid. Like I like my teeth. I don't want to get my teeth like removed or anything. Based on my experience, JP says, based on my experience with doctors in America, I wouldn't advise anyone to see a doctor unless it's severe. Try to avoid taking medications at all costs because of whack side effects. Wait, in the U.S.? Really? Like in the U.S., I've always had really good experiences. Like I always felt like the doctors checked me very thoroughly. Even like before the doctor actually arrived, like the nurse would check all my vitals. And yeah, like I felt like in the US, they would check me for everything. But here in Japan, I feel like I have to tell the doctor what to check me for. But I'm not a doctor, so I don't have that experience. I don't know what to say. I don't know, yeah. But I've never had any bad experiences with doctors in the US. I've heard of some bad experiences. My biggest problem with the clinics is that they're not open on the weekends, and I had to wait out until Monday, so that weekend was full of pain. Ouch. Wait, do you mean like in the US or in Japan? I've seen clinics open on Saturdays, and some are open on Sundays. So this is so scary, yeah. Sorry I'm late. Hey, Stefan. Hi. Is it Stefan or Steven? So is it scary? In the States, you should ideally go to the dentist every 6 months. Ah, I didn't know that. I would go like every year. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, so Japanese dentists aren't that skilled? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I've heard many horror stories. I can't speak for all Japanese dentists, but it seems to be pretty commonplace. That kind of contradicts that stereotype that Japanese are perfectionists, can't do proper dental work. Shaking my head. No, don't. I don't think it's okay to like generalize like that. But I think like the standards of the dental work here versus in America are different. I still love you even if you don't have any teeth. Just winged bull. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that love. Jasmine, save those beautiful teeth until you come back to the States. I know, right? Also, like, I heard that the water here in Japan doesn't have any fluoride in it. So in the US, we have like better like quality of teeth because we have fluoride in our water. Actually, I think we have too much fluoride in our water in the US. So it naturally like protects our teeth. But many foreigners, when they come here, they get more cavities because there's no fluoride in the water. So you have to really pay attention and take care of your teeth when you're here. Floss, use mouthwash, brush your teeth multiple times a day. I still love you, even if, okay. Nah, Jasmine loses her teeth. I'm done with her channel. Shinbaki Anma! I thought the love was real. I'm hurt. I'm so hurt. In Japan, but with my dermatology clinics before. Ah. Said like Steven. Ah, okay, got it, Steven. Got it. Well, that's odd. I've heard from expats that the same was said about dentists out in the Philippines. I have no experience with dentists in the Philippines, but yeah. I'm now curious about in the Philippines, because when I went to the Philippines, I only went to Cebu. But they have like I think they're really proud of their education system because they seem really educated. But yeah, I don't know if like similar to Japan, just like the standards are different. But yeah, I'm really curious about this filling that I got. Like it's really just like flat, and it covers like most of my tooth. I don't know if that's okay, but like it's working. So I have to get one more filling like removed. Because in the States I got like the metal filling, and then here they had to be removed, but I got like the one that looks like my teeth. So it's the same color, so you can't tell that I have cavities. I'm shallow, Jasmine. I know, Shin. I know. Oh, I'm Filipino, and I only get my teeth done when I go back home. Ha ha ha. Actually, like I think I now understand. Like when I was growing up, a lot of my foreign friends that moved back to their countries, they would always come back to the U.S. like every summer, every year, just to get their teeth done or to get like all of their health checks done in the U.S. And to me now it makes perfect sense. Because I think, like, in the U.S., like, again, just based off of what I've experienced in Peru and with Japan, I haven't been to any other medical professionals around the world. Yeah, but just from what I experienced in Peru and Japan, just, like, when we go to the doctors, like, they test everything. You don't have to say anything, aside from your symptoms, but they test everything. I always wondered about some Japanese girls and the pointy teeth. Do you mean like the side teeth? I think that's like a sign of like a beauty. I heard, I'm not positive, but I've heard from different people that in the dentist you can get them to protrude more because it's like kind of like a sign of beauty. And so I've seen like girls here that have them. Oh God, my local water company once used Clorox in the water. My sink smelled like it for a few hours. What the hell? Are you kidding me? A water company? Can't you get sick from that? Did anyone sue? But the dentist I go to is a family friend, so maybe I just get special treatment back at home. Haha. Ah, you're lucky. Actually, I'm looking for a friend who's a doctor. Like legit, seriously. I'm looking for a friend. So my goal. So one of the people that I look up to, he's a German guy. He used to be a farmer in Germany, and I worked with him in the U.S. And so one of the people that I look up to is him. So I really liked, he was a director at the place where I worked. And so like coming from his upbringing to where he was before, like I always looked at him like a chess master. Like he had not necessarily pawns, but his networking community was just solid. He had friends in like almost every industry that he would go to for help or assistance or something like that. He had a friend that was a lawyer that can help him, and different lawyers too, by the way, not just like criminal lawyer, but just like just various aspects that he can consult with. He had friends that were into like chiropractic, doctors, dentists, like this, and like he had this network of people where they would just like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And so that's actually one of my goals. I want to create a network of friends that are all successful in their fields that I can always consult with, like if I have a problem, because I think the biggest issue right now is trust for me. I don't really, because I want to be able to trust like the advice that I'm given. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. I'm trying to like expand my network. So I'm looking for a doctor friend if anyone's interested. I mean like a legit friend. I'm not just trying to use you. I'm just like, I want to hang out. I want to talk. Wait. I think I'm behind in the comments. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes, I think that the standards are higher in Japan than in the Philippines because Philippines is considered almost third world. Yeah. The Philippines is cheaper as far as medical and dental. I watched a lot of those expats, and they're out there. Very informative. Mm. Yeah, it was on the news, Jazz. People were asking why the water smelled like it so much. They used it a few times but stopped. I don't know why. Jasmine, how about for our honeymoon, we'll go to Barcelona. Oh, Barcelona! Then Paris and take Orient Express to Istanbul. Then we should have at least 7 children. You lost me at the 7 children. Like, I was all on board, but the 7 children. I wanted 10. Just kidding. No. But, like, yeah, 3 or 4 is okay. Maybe 3. The water tasted weird. Andy, don't drink the water. No. Oh, my. Okay. Yeah, like, the more I'm here, when, yeah, I really miss, like, going to the doctor. I don't miss going to the doctors, but I just miss having that sense of when I leave the doctors in the States, I miss having that sense of just like, okay, I know what this is. Yeah, here, like, since leaving the US, if I go to, like, a medical professional, it's just like, okay, I'm feeling this way. I have no clue what it is. Internet always says it's cancer. So, like, what do I have? I don't know. Is it cancer? I don't know. So, Jasmine, when you coming back to America? Really? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I wanted to come back this year for a bit. But Rona. So, yeah, really, I'm not sure. I know that, like, the news, in order to stay relevant, the news keeps, like, with, like, fear and stuff like this. So I know, like, what I'm seeing about the US isn't all true. But I don't really have, aside from just, like, food, my family, of course, but food, for eating food, I don't have much interest of going back to the US. But yeah, I want to see my family, definitely. But I would prefer it even more so, like, if we could all just meet somewhere else. It doesn't even have to be Japan. Let's go to Paris. Jazz, I swear, I hope you save up when come back. Your medical bills will no insurance will be crazy expensive. I know. Stay there. You're not missing anything. Aww. Go back for the dentists. Actually. So I did go to one dentist here in Japan, like, a few weeks ago, orthodontist, because, like, I wanted to fix, like, so I used to have Invisalign. My teeth, like, my top teeth were always, like, pretty straight, but my bottom teeth not so much. Yeah, but I have, like, a tooth, like, on one of these sides that just never came down, but I think it's, like, pushing my teeth forward. That's why I got Invisalign, so I can, like, straighten it out. I'm supposed to continuously wear my Invisalign. But I went to, I think, like, the Invisalign kind of made, like, my jaw a little bit, like, crooked or something. And so I wanted to talk to an orthodontist here to see, like, if I can get a different tray of Invisalign or something like that. I went to, like, the Japanese dentist, orthodontist person here, and he said, like, it's the reason, yeah, it was the Invisalign. He was the one that told me that it was Invisalign that made my teeth like that. Yeah, and he said in order to fix it, I would need braces, but braces in Japan is, like, crazy expensive. It's, like, almost twice as expensive as in the US. Like, I think he said in the US, the braces cost maybe, like, $4,000, $5,000, but in Japan, it cost maybe, like, $10,000. Dentist visit with no insurance will be around $200 for a visit. Oh my God! $200 for a visit? You know, when I went to the dentist here in Japan, I only paid about $20. $20. Stay there for a visit alone and checkup. Friends of mine are out, have no mask parties. I just stay home. They're having no mask parties? So I'm kind of like, I'm torn on the whole mask situation. This is kind of off topic. And I feel like I shouldn't be saying this like on YouTube especially. Because I know like the masks don't protect you from the virus. Like if anything, you should be taking measures for your entire body because the virus can be on your clothes, on your skin, something like this. And so like just wearing a mask to me is brainwashing. Like the only reason why I'm admitting it, the only reason why I wear a mask is because of societal pressures. I have succumbed to societal pressures. It's windy today. But yeah, like the mask does not protect you against the virus. Yes, it protects you somewhat from like other bacteria, but yeah, like if you are not like washing your hands, if you're not being careful of how you hold the mask, stuff like this, then you're still going to get the virus. The masks do protect you somewhat for some things, but how I feel like a lot of media is not focusing on how to properly wear masks and how to properly handle masks. Instead, people are just saying, wear a mask. And the same people that are saying, like, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask, they're just, like, touching their face and or, like, taking off their mask, putting it in their bag, putting it in their pocket, and then just, like, putting it back on like that. That's not how you wear a mask. That's how you get the virus, because the virus could be, like, in your pocket now. You put your hands in your pocket, and then, yeah, you touch stuff. So, yeah, just wearing a mask, I think, is I feel like how the education is, how governments are saying, like on TV, even influencers, whatever, saying just wear your mask, don't forget your mask. I think there should be more focus on how to properly wear a mask and how to properly handle masks and how to properly like take care of your body and make sure that you're clean and sterile. And yeah, that's my spiel. Finished. Finito. Dentist visit with no insurance will be around 200. Okay. Friends of mine are. Okay. The mask must keep sickness. Yeah, the mask keep the sickness to yourself if you have it. But if you go out, for example, I take the train. If someone like has the virus and like, because you can, depending on the mask, but when you sneeze or cough, it can go through your mask because the pressure and everything, right? But if that person has touched something, you're sitting on the train, they touch you, like. Everyone's focusing about here, but what about if it's on your body and then you touch it and then you touch your face or whatever? So yes, if you have it, it can protect you, maybe, but like there's other ways of getting the virus. Just having a mask isn't enough. You have to know how to handle yourself and handle wearing a mask. Don't put it in your pocket when you take it off. Don't put it in your bag when you take it off. Yeah, I think the mask is for your own droplets so you won't infect others. Yeah, I agree with that. It's good for not inhaling other people's germs to some degree, but I don't know if it's really that great. I have a thick mask that covers half of my face. You know what I don't like? I hate how people wear masks and walk with hand sanitizer, but walk nearly naked on the street. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Like you showing bare arms now, it makes no sense to wear a mask and expose the rest of your own body. Like, by the way, like, just so you guys know, I'm not saying don't wear a mask. I do think masks can protect you somewhat, but it's not just the mask that you should be focusing on. You have to focus on how to handle the mask. Wear your mask, people. Don't get stupid. It's a tool among many common sense things to avoid spreading stuff. Yes, Shinbaki Hanma. 100% agree. 100% agree. But, like, also, when you take off the mask, you're supposed to take it off from the ears. Hold it from the ears. Put it in a bag. Then the best option would be to wear a different mask and put that on your face. If you put on the same mask, the germs can be in the bag and you're spreading it on your hands or whatever. So there's a specific way that you have to wear masks, and that isn't being shown anywhere, or like where I've been seeing. I feel like people aren't taking into account like the possibility of the virus getting onto your skin. Yes, like Shinbaki Hanma said, or on your clothes. Jazz, what do you do for a living? Has someone you know flat out refused to wear a mask and get kicked out of a store? Steven, no one I know is that stupid, I hope. But yeah, no. I don't know anyone. Burt Reynolds, you asked me what do I do for a living. So I teach English here in Japan, but I also advise the Japanese company that I teach English for. So I help advise them with like the other teachers and like just organizing thing for the English department, because it's not just an English teaching company. Also, I coach, so like it's called like an English coach, but mainly I help business professionals with their presentations for like companies. So like I make sure that it's clear, concise, but also that they can ask or answer questions when they're in a meeting with English speakers. So I check their presentations and I change their presentations around and stuff like this. Yeah, what else do I do? That's mainly what I do. That's what I do for my visa here in Japan. And that's mainly what I do for my visa. And so I can live for the most part. Like I do other things too. Like I have private English lessons, and I have private, stuff. So part of Enlightize, I have English with Jasmine. This sounds like a kid's thing. But I have English with Jasmine where I just teach privately. I have private resources that I help people with. So almost everything that I do for companies here in Japan, I also do privately. So I hate when people ask me like, Jasmine, what do you do? Like, because like also I've been focusing more on YouTube and more on my content. Like I'm writing something else and preparing other things like a journal. By the way, guys, if you guys want to know how I make every day the best day of my life, don't forget to get a copy of my 30-day reflection, gratitude, and kick-assery journal. Look at it. There you'll see scenery of Japan, and every day I give you a different prompt, my spiel. I give you a different prompt to help you map out your life and get a bird's eye view of where you are in life and where you want to go. And literally this makes every day the best day of my life. Look, I was doing it before I even started this live stream. Well, before my live stream. But yeah, this is literally what I do every single day. I journal. Yeah, but I'm making other content as well. And I've really been focusing, like with this 2 week now, I've been live streaming for 2 weeks straight, guys. But yeah, I've been focusing more on YouTube because what I said in my yesterday's live stream, hey, Aoi, hi. Jasmine, do you like anime? Anime's okay. But yeah, what I said in yesterday's live stream is that like, I feel like in Japan, I have created a persona to be more like, what's the word? To fit more with Japanese society. So I don't feel like I can be myself, like my real self in Japan. Same like in the US, like I always had interest, especially like being surrounded by like different cultures in the US. It was difficult for me to kind of like connect with like just your typical American that just does American stuff. But I feel like with YouTube, I'm able to just be myself. And the only thing I really have to watch out for is like being politically correct. And if I want to grow this platform is trying to make sure to do things that you guys are interested in. Yeah, but YouTube I feel like is where I can be the most myself. And so I want to be able to be myself more. So now I've been focusing more on like videos, on more like content that I can create. So, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Recently, I've been trying. So I'm trying to release a video today. I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish editing it. But, what was I saying? Crap, I keep losing my train of thought because it's 10 o'clock and I have to go. Yes, so I want to try doing reaction content because I think some of these like reaction videos are fun. So, please, like, I want to react to something. So please send like a link or something in the comments section of this video, not the super chat, but in the comments section. Please send something that I can react to. I'm so excited. I want to react to something, guys. Please, I want to react to something. So let me know what you want to see me react to in the comment section, please. I have to go, guys. Let me just finish reading up your comments. Hello. Hi, Aoi. Jasmine, do you like anime? Yes, I do like anime. Living near Wisconsin, people have actually protested to not wear masks and break quarantine. Not a mask in sight now. Wow, that sounds like incredibly stupid to me. No offense. I know that feeling. Steven, that is nonsense. Those people in your city are ridiculous. Just follow the rules and be safe reminds me of a documentary that I saw that mentioned how Japanese culture just follows. I can concur. Orders and don't learn or get encouraged to ask questions about rules. Yeah, this is one of my biggest problems when I'm like teaching. Coaching, not so much because the stuff is already there. But when I'm teaching English, like it's like pulling teeth trying to get them to ask me a question. Or if I tell them to just like make their own sentence or like use their creativity, it's a no-go. Like use their imagination. This is a common topic that I discuss with like other teachers too. Is like it's very difficult to get like our Japanese students to use their imagination or creativity, if we can at all. Memes. All right, Jazz, have a good day and be safe. Thank you, Andy. Peace out, everyone. See you, Shinbaki. Stay beautiful and blessing. Thank you so much, Andy. Aoi. お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。Good night, everyone. So true. Yeah. Thank you for the stream again. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, I think, is the last live stream before I go to Hokkaido. So, yeah, my exchange partner is like that. Aoi, I understand. Japanese seem to want their citizens to be drones. Good night, everyone. Stay safe, Jazz. I get so tired trying to get him to make English sentences. Yeah, this is Aoi. I completely understand. Very tiring. Boy, good night. Hurry up and leave, Jazz. Bye. Peace. Okay, I'm leaving, guys. Please let me know what you want me to react to. So, like, send videos and I'll react to them. Okay, ciao, bye. This way.